As much as it pains me to have to keep making videos like this, we have another issue with the Rebel 1100 resulting in another returned part.
Perfect.
Welcome back to Life of Birch. This is Birch, and sorry if I don't sound enthusiastic, but like I said, I'm kind of sick of making these videos. If you're familiar with the channel, I'm sure you're familiar with all the struggles I've had with trying to get parts for this bike. Everything from the bike itself being damaged in shipping, to the rear passenger seat kit being damaged in shipping, etc., etc. And we have yet another issue. And I want to start off by just venting for just like, give me 10 seconds. The hard part about becoming like a YouTuber, quote unquote, with like a bigger and bigger platform is that it's obviously a good idea to maintain good brand relationships and make sure that whatever brand you're quote unquote representing is well represented, meaning that obviously as a YouTuber I want to get in good with Honda because obviously I'm sure I'm selling them a lot of bikes through my videos, and it would be really cool if they invited me out for like press release rides and everything like that, but I feel like that's a little bit hard to do when you're as truthful and honest as I've been with this whole bike process so far. So hopefully you guys appreciate how upfront and honest I've been with all of the qualms and woes of owning this bike so far. Now with that out of the way, let's just get straight to what part I'm returning, and if you're paying attention, you can probably tell already because the part is not on the bike, and that is the seat. When I got the custom rider seat from Honda, which is now in this box instead of on my bike, I'm sure you'll remember that when I put it on, I said that it really wasn't that comfortable. Not only was it more firm than the stock seat was in my eyes, but I also said that it kind of looked like, I don't know, weird and like bulbous compared to this one, and a lot of you guys have been asking for an update on it. This is not the update I expected, but here we are. So I'm just gonna say it. They sent me the wrong seat. That is not even the custom rider seat. That is the custom forward rider seat. So that is the seat that sits you an inch further forward. Now, I probably never would have figured this out on my own, so I'll get to how I figured it out in just a second. But let's kind of talk about the seat itself. So for one thing, you can tell just by the part number on the bottom that it's the wrong seat. This one ends in J00ZB, which is the forward rider seat part number. But the kicker is that the box has the part number for the correct seat, A00ZB, there and there. So when I got it, I checked those part numbers and they matched up and the seat looked right, so I didn't even think to check the part number on the bottom of the seat. But now knowing that it's the forward rider seat, you can definitely tell a difference. Like I said, it has that like bulbous look, which I noticed before. It doesn't quite follow the same lines. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. I'll take it off and show you. So let's pop it off and take a look, and you can see, hopefully the camera does it justice, it definitely looks like chunkier and more bulbous than the stock seat here. And then when you look at the back of it especially, hopefully you can see how thin the back of the stock seat is compared to how thick the new seat is. And that's because, like I said, it's the forward rider seat designed to sit you an inch further forward. So obviously, as soon as I figured that out, I took it off and I put the stock seat back on, and I was like, well, I guess that explains a lot. Obviously, the more bulbous look that I was talking about, how it doesn't have the same shape, is because it has the extra padding in there to sit you further forward, and I'm assuming that it's firmer than stock because the foam has to be firmer so that it doesn't just break down and put you back into the same riding position as the stock seat. Not to mention, of course, that I'm like 5'10", 5'11" on a good day, and this forward rider seat is designed for shorter people so they can sit further forward. So that would probably explain why not only was it less comfortable in the sense that it was more firm, but in the sense that I'm like, man, it seems like I'm cramping up, and I never do. I'm like crouching down, so hopefully you can see the difference there. So yeah, moral of the story is they sent me the correct box with the wrong part in it, and I'm not the only one that it's happened to, which is how I found out that this happened. One of the cool things about having a YouTube channel and just the joys of social media in general is the fact that it's so easy to connect with so many people. And what happened is somebody who watches my channel actually reached out to me on Instagram, and he had this same issue twice actually, and asked me if I wanted to check my seat to see if I I had the same issue, and what do you know, I did. So he had ordered the regular custom rider seat on eBay the same way that I did. His came in the correct box, wrong seat, just like mine. He noticed right away, sent it back, got a full refund, and then ordered straight from Honda, and the same exact thing happened. Now, I mentioned the eBay and the Honda thing just to kind of tell you the full story. This is obviously a Honda issue. It's happened to him twice, happened to me once, and fortunately, even though I've had this seat for 2 or 2.5 months, they're still letting me send it back because it is a Honda issue. They were just straight up like, listen, I know the return window is closed, but we're going to let you send it back because we're just going to send it back to Honda ourselves. They were already making phone calls to the Honda distribution team or whoever they work with, and they were like, we could send you another seat, but honestly, if this issue has happened 3 times already, chances are whatever we send you is going to be the exact same way. So they're giving me a return label, and I'm sending it back. Figured I would make the video before I did that to kind of give you guys some insight into what's going on. And if you own a Rebel 1100 and you ordered the custom rider seat, I would definitely check your part number to make sure it's the right thing. Needless to say, I'm not going to be trying to get the custom rider seat, the actual one that I tried to order, because I don't know, if it's any indication of this one, it's just not worth it. If I'm going to spend $100 on a seat that's going to be less comfortable or just as equally comfortable as a stock seat is, I'd rather just spend, $250 or whatever the Mustang seat is and put the Mustang seat on there. So I think that's what my plan is for now, is getting the Mustang seat. The only other option is Corbin, and I don't really like the look of it, but regardless, I don't want to drag on. This was just a quick update. I know you guys wanted an update on the seat. You've been asking me because I said that I would make an update on how it's broken in and if it got more comfortable and all that kind of good stuff. And obviously, not only did it not get more comfortable, but it wasn't even the right seat in the first place. So let this be a lesson to you guys. Check your part numbers when you get something, and if you encounter a problem, let the internet know, because chances are that problem affects other people too. So that's it. That's all I got for you. Now I need to cleanse myself of the bad energy and go for a ride, because it's like 75 degrees when it's been 90 degrees for the past 2 weeks. So I'm gonna hop on this thing and get out of here. Leave a comment below and let me know what you would do in this situation, whether you would send it back and get another one, or if you just give up on it altogether. Always interested to hear what you guys have to say and kind of get your take on things. So leave a comment, let me know. Make sure to give the video a big thumbs up, even though this is not a thumbs up matter, and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, love you guys. Catch you in the next one. Oh, get this ant. What the heck? Get off of my bike. Oh my gosh. Anyway, love you guys. Peace.